Hello, it's me, Sunfire SG, and we're back for episode 86 of Craftaway. And I started putting in a roof on the Patron Plaza. But I don't like it. It would be a tremendous amount of concrete, and for each floor, it would be hell. So we're going to replace this with dark oak wood. And then this level here is actually going to be the first floor, which will be, I think it's foxy monoxide? I've kind of got a plan set out of where the apartments are, and I think because Foxy was my first patron, she's going to have the first floor apartment. So that's going to be going in today, hopefully, all things being well. Now we also need to decorate down here as well, because at the moment it's looking rather bare. I want to get a coffee shop in here. I want to get the chickens out of here. Goodbye, please. Goodbye, thank you. We don't need livestock in our Patron Plaza, although I don't know if they fixed the spawning bug, as we tend to get livestock spawning everywhere. Now I need a couple benches in here, fill out the changing rooms a little bit, and I'm not sure if I want to put like a lifeguard chair. Maybe that could be interesting to try and do. So we might do a little lifeguard chair, have this all set up here as well. Could we use a wither skeleton head as a little beach ball? Not exactly the most, I want to say festive, but I don't think festive is the right word. It's not exactly the nicest beach ball in the world, but hey, it will do. Yeah, so we've got that to do today. So first step is to crack on with this roof. I'm probably going to cut when this is finished. It's not that interesting to see me put in a big slab roof. And then I can work on the stairs and probably the coffee shop. So, it left its legacy behind. Yep, no babies. That's good. I'm happy with that. Okay, so I'm going to put that in and I'll catch you back here soon. Okay, so we've got the ceiling in. We've also updated the map, and I've actually put a little bit extra in as well. So as you can see, we've got the stairways in now. And I quite like a little bit of... Oh, we missed some stairs. Hang on. Quite like this sort of symmetry. Can I pillar up? Grab that one there as well. There we go. However, I've come up with an unusual problem, and one I shall show you very soon. Let's get rid of that. Okay. So this is the problem that we're having. If we head to the top of the stairs here, we've got a huge area for like a lobby type thing. Each floor is basically going to have a lobby, which is unusual in itself. But I kind of like the idea of having social meeting spaces on every floor. So you could have maybe a bit of a library on one floor. You could have a couple of like coffee tables and sofas. You know, so for the patron residents, they can basically get together and just chill out. Don't want to be in your house all day? That's fine. Grab a coffee at the coffee shop, come and sit up here, look at the views over Solfuego. But this is essentially one apartment at the moment. Looking at the patron page, I didn't say one floor each, but in my head, that is what we were going to... Oh, hello, you're still here. Look at you. I'm surprised your helmet hasn't been destroyed yet. So... yeah, in my head, each patron was going to have a floor each. Not really taking into account how insanely massive this build actually is. Like, if you look at the map here, in comparison, that is very close in size to a third of the Woodland Mansion. So a third of the lab. Which, yeah, the third of the lab over here. Except it's considerably taller. So this is a very unusual problem to have, where I'm like, do I want to split these apartments into two? Because each patron is still going to get a ridiculously big apartment when you think about it. If you split it down the middle here, that is still a huge area. But in my head, I also had that plan of one apartment, one floor per apartment. And I'm not sure how I'm going to pull that off. I don't know if I'll be able to fill the space. So we might be leaving the decoration of Foxy Monoxide's apartment for a little while I figure out exactly what we're going to do there. I've asked the patrons, I've said, hey guys, what do you want me to do here? Because I could potentially make each sort of 1-floor apartment and basically add tons of different rooms for, I don't know, like family members. You know, obviously if you've got family members, you'd want them to stay with you as well. So that's potential. Like, there's possibilities there. But the other thing that annoys me is it's a single door. I can't do a double door without it looking off-center, and that annoys me. It annoys my sense of symmetry, I guess. So yeah, I'm going to leave that with them. I never promised a 1-floor apartment per person, but I want to leave that decision up to them. I mean, at the end of the day, they're being very, very kind and supporting me in what I do. And I want to make sure that they're satisfied with what I'm giving them. I don't want them to feel like they've been ripped off. There's a couple of extra things, like a hand-drawn, personalized piece of art from my personal artist and good friend. Those are in the works. Those are currently being made. I'm really stoked with how they're coming out, but I want to wait till they're all finished before I send them out in bulk, because I want to see the patrons' reactions sort of when they get them. I want to see them posting in the Sunfire Discord. I want to see the reactions. It's going to be fun. If you didn't know, there's a Sunfire Discord as well. That is in the description, as is the Craftaway Discord. Definitely join those. Come and chat with us. It's always nice to see new people. It is dark. Let's grab the... Oh, and also a skeleton was killing my pufferfish, and I am quite sad about that. It killed a pufferfish, and I am grumpy. So I need to find another pufferfish now. So what I'm going to do, basically, is I'm going to basically continue here, fill out the rest of the actual outside of this, and I guess the second floor roof. So get the next roof in. I need to work out where the stairs are going to go. I think what we're going to do is we're actually going to have it come out a little bit sooner here and wrap around. So it's slightly different from this first floor, but it should look quite nice. Should. Don't know yet. Big plans, lots of stuff to do. And we also need to do the coffee shop down here and a couple of other little things. So I've got plenty to tick away with. I also need to stop in with a good friend of mine, and also someone you might not have seen for a while, or you probably haven't seen on this channel, but I've been doing a bit of work for him and helping him out a little bit with his series Brownieland. It's a fantastic series. That dude, Brownie Bits, is an amazing builder. He's built some incredible things. But, you know, SunCorp's been sitting here in Craftaway and Solfuego, and we're a big business. We've got plans. It's time to go global. And he has very kindly asked me to pop by and see him. So I think that's the plan. I mean, I'm in the market for some real estate. If he's selling some real estate, then, yeah, I'll definitely be looking to purchase some over in Brownieland. So we'll head there now. I like the shape of that, but... no, I don't know. That one, I like... These are connected. That's kind of handy. That could be useful for SunCorp. I don't know about that one.
Hello?
Oh, hello.
Hey, Sunfire. Hey, how's it going?
Hi. Yeah, good. I mean, this was a house last time I was here, and it was a small house. And now,
yes.
Well, I was looking for some real estate.
And
I thought, well,
like for a house, because we've got some apartments and that type of stuff over here.
A bit bigger, like, well, you know what the lab's like. We're looking to go a bit more global. We've got offices around the world. You know, we've got offices here and there, but we need somewhere new. We need some corporate headquarters. We've got plenty of laboratories around and things like that. But I mean, ooh, I like that.
It's funny you should mention that, and the fact that you like that. So I built that building with the intention of having SunCorp moving into Brownieland over here with this exact building, actually.
Oh, okay.
So, this is
how very convenient.
Yes. It's funny that you actually popped in here. How about that? Like, yeah, just perfect timing.
I know.
Because I just finished the floors. Exactly. So
But,
I just
I like
finished the
this.
floors, but
I mean, so I mean, like, what are we talking about? What's the sort of price range?
well, it was actually it built specifically for you, so there
Oh.
was no like intended price range. So
This is the kind of real estate I like. The free kind.
Right. So yeah, there's a ton of floors. There's a ton of space in here for
There
different
is.
offices and laboratories and
I feel like
the like.
this is a huge. I could do so much evil plotting. I mean, science.
Yes. Well, since you're here, I do want to show you something. Actually,
Absolutely.
if you want to take this elevator up to the top floor, Bing.
I'm going to take this elevator.
Oh, okay, yeah, whichever one works for you.
I just want different elevator music. This is a very tall building. Holy moly!
Yeah, it's it took a lot for the elevator people to finish it, but
Yeah.
So this is the top floor.
Excellent.
And in fact, you can reach either side of the elevator wells, and you can kind of look over on people from up here too.
So I can shout obscenities from up high. I like this. This is good.
Exactly. If you want to go ahead and go up
Work
the staircase,
harder, buy,
though-
sell. Sorry, what?
Yes, exactly. If you want to go up this staircase here, let me
Excellent.
know what you think up here.
Ooh, I like the look of this. Oh, look at that. It's like a Ketia. I like it. I like cats.
Yes. So this is the CEO office that I have built for you.
Oh, excellent.
One in each ear. So you have 2 ears over here.
Excellent.
One office in each ear. So
There's nothing I like more than confusing my employees. That's the Craftaway team.
love it. But yeah, so this is the overseer's office, the CEO, whatever you want to.
Overseer. Oh, I'm totally changing my business title to that. Where's my secretary? Get me some business cards. Come on. Oh, that's a cool title. I like this.
I'm glad I could help.
Much appreciated. You can be. I know you don't even work for me, but you can be promoted. You're like
Ooh.
head of. I'm not good with titles. Clearly, I mean that's why I didn't come up with overseer. You come up with your own title. You can have that title. Whatever you come up with.
I'll think on it. But yeah, so this is going to be eventually your office. Well,
Excellent.
I was kind of hoping that you would like the building to where you would want to move in here, but it seems like you
absolutely.
do like it.
Yeah, I do very much.
So, yeah, I don't have a name for this city yet, but we're starting to get some residents, purchasing real estate here. So you're going to have a very full workforce in this area. So.
Residents or test subjects?
I mean, you can call them whatever you want.
Well, actually, you can because you're chief of titles or whatever.
That's
job
true.
you just got
Very
given.
true. They're residents right now, just
Okay.
because they haven't actually started working for the company.
We can't employ them if we don't have anything here. I'm not paying people to stand around.
Exactly. So, but yeah. So
just not
eventually,
paying people.
you will be the major thing. There are a couple other buildings around here that are different companies, but
Very
you
cool.
are obviously
Very cool.
the most grand building for that. So.
As it should be.
Yes. The only building taller than your building is the main building there.
Knock it
Which is
down.
And then the arch.
That's
The arch
fine.
actually is a little bigger than yours as well. But
I like the arch. The arch is a really nice addition.
yeah,
Very nice addition.
I love St. Louis, and I wanted to incorporate
Absolutely.
that
I mean,
in here.
it's a big win for them. Big win for them. I know
Oh,
we
yeah,
were talking about this a little bit, and you said you weren't like a massive hockey fan as such, but you love St. Louis, so it's great for them. Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But yeah, so this is I'm glad you like it.
I
You
love
do
it.
also get this beautiful window over here to kind of look
Ooh.
off onto the bay and everything.
Yeah, I can't even get to see that. I love that building over there with the sort of cool sort of. I want to say triangle. It's not a triangle, trapezoid.
Yeah.
And then the curved.
That top part is actually an open residence right now. So I mean,
right.
if you're looking for another home, that place
Oh,
is open.
well,
Now
I
that
mean-
one is not intended built for you, so you might have to purchase
I might
that.
have to purchase that one. No, that sounds reasonable. But I
A
mean,
penthouse suite, though. So
yeah, yeah, it's a very cool suite up there. I feel like
Yeah.
the office is big enough that I could sleep here, but I feel like I probably shouldn't. I feel like I should get a house as well.
Yeah, I mean, you need to separate work from play. So, I mean, I guess your work could be considered play.
Yeah, I was
too,
going to say,
though, so.
I find it very amusing what I do.
So, but yeah, this is the SunCorp
Oh, this
HQ
is
building for
fantastic.
Brownieland.
Thank you very much. I really enjoyed this. This is wonderful.
Glad you like it.
Yeah, I mean, to the people watching my video, definitely check out Brownie Bits. I've got a link in the description, and a link should be popping up any second now. Ding. Please remember to put that in.
Right?
I'm so bad at
and
remembering these.
The same thing on my side, because yeah, Sunny is a cool cat. Get it? See,
I know, I live in a big giant cat head.
Yes.
No, I love this.
Oh,
This is a
man.
cool building. The shapes are kind of what sort of sells it. Is it so different from the sort of shapes you normally get with modern builds? And I really like that you've took the sort of end stone purple style that we kind of worked on together, and you've made it into this kind of sprawling metropolis. It's really coming together. It's working really well.
Yeah, I'm very, very happy with it. This is one of those things where, like, as I've gotten each build done and finished, it's just been like I get more and more proud of it. And I'm actually just going down one floor.
I can't. No, I can't. I've got my Elytra. Boop.
Oh, yes. So this is actually a hole that drops all the way down to the main floor. Just be careful, because it is a very quick drop.
Smooth.
Oh man. Yes. And then you have access to the end right here too for your pleasure. So
Oh. Okay.
there's actually a wither rose farm in there too, so feel free
I
to
saw
grab
that.
some of
I
those.
saw your episode. It's such a cool little design as well. I never even thought about using the end gateways to
Yeah, that's
to Wither Rose Farm. That's brilliant. Yeah. No, I didn't even know about that.
Ray's Works is a phenomenal.
Yes, they are. I've
mine,
seen
so.
a couple of those videos and farms before. So, yeah. Well, I suppose I should be off then.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
thank you so much for checking out the building
Yeah.
and
yeah,
approving it. So
yeah, absolutely. Whoa. Bye.
Oh, I guess bye.
See you, dude.
See ya.
Well, that was a wonderfully successful jaunt to Brownieland. We've actually got some corporate headquarters for SunCorp now. We will be working on this very soon. I'm thinking of doing it in a stream. We've got quite a few floors to do on this, and the general consensus from the patrons so far has been split it in half, as this area is a bit too big. But I think that could be good. I think it will give me a few more options for decorating, actually splitting it in two, than having it as one big giant apartment. Now, we've done a bit of decoration down here. This is the kind of the finished coffee shop and bookshop. And these are open to everybody in Solfuego, so come and check out. I think it came out pretty good. And finally, we've just finished off in here. We finished off the sort of changing rooms, installed a diving board. It's looking pretty good. Smooth. We are going to be chewing through this. I don't really want to be making tons of videos on this because it is like a Patron type thing, so I might do a private video for like each individual apartment as they're done, and I think that could be quite interesting for the patrons. But if you guys have any ideas for what we should do in Solfuego next, definitely let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. We have got plans for a car park. We've got, in fact, we take a fly around. We've got, Race is supposed to be coming doing his bank at some point soon. We've got the tunnel over here and the kind of finished truck lot, which could be fun to do. We've also got this area over here. Now here we've got Bully Bait's little build, We've got a fire station that's going to be going in here. Hopefully it's the right size. I need to talk to Conniption about that. We've got a little department store or restaurant of some sort here. I've got to find a place for a hospital and a school and all that kind of razzmatazz as well. But if you've got ideas of what you'd like to see in Solfuego, do let me know in the comments. Always happy to hear from you guys. Oh, we've also got stuff to do in Spawntown as well. I'd love to build a bridge in Spawntown. We've got a location set out. I really want to get onto that at some point as well. So let me know in the comments, what do you want to see next? But that is all for this episode. So I hope you've enjoyed it. It's been a pleasure to record. It was awesome to record with Brownie Bits again. And if you haven't checked out Brownieland, you definitely need to. It's a wonderful, wonderful place. And yeah, I'll catch you next time. Bye.